Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And happy Friday to everybody. So this evening we will have the live stream, and I will be doing more Empyrion tonight. That was at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. I hope to see everybody there. And just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody who has been attending the live streams, watching the videos, doing the thumbs up, and even the new subscribers. It's all appreciated. I do honestly appreciate you guys taking the time to do those things. And yeah, so what we're looking at, oh, there it is. Yeah, came up on the wrong side of the planet. So I've been running out of iron and silicon, so I went back down to Omicron to pick up some more resources. And I noticed some of the recent changes. There seems to have been a rebalance on the way power consumption works, as well as the handling on the ships. It looks like they're tuning the flight dynamics a little bit. I noticed that when I take off, if I turn off the engines on Turtle and then turn them back on, I use 3 or 4 power cells immediately. And I don't know if that is occurring in space as well, but it has been happening on all of the planet sides that I've been landing on, so. Oh, hey look, I'm actually coming in on the right side of the station for once. Okay. Man, that thing is that is a beast. Wow. Alright, so let's get landed. Make sure. I've been destroying the drones, the hostile drones, every time I run into them. So we've gotten most of the area secure. The science outpost is actually undefended now. The only thing that it still has are the actual station defenses, the turrets. So we've got enough resource to maybe finish. So what I'm going to do is during this, I'm just going to walk you through some of the weird things that I've seen in the game, as far as like odd behavior for the mechanical pieces. Okay, so right now we're down 2, right? So let's turn the ship off, open this up, and when I turn the ship back on, see, it doesn't do it. So I'm thinking what they've done is there's a penalty when you are on planet side when you start and stop your ships, because just on being on the planet, I could fill this up. I've actually had this be empty, filled it up, turned the ship on, and lost like 4 power cells immediately. So yeah, I'm thinking that their rebalance for the energy consumption on planets has been put into effect, and it's a rather expensive one. So if you are using your space vessels on planet sides, you may want to be careful of that, because you're probably going to end up running out of power faster than you think. That was basically how I found it as well. So alright, so let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff. And like I said, yeah, as you can see, I have been mining. So for the silicon, I have 210 bars there. Was refining some while I was flying up, and I still have 560 ore, so we've got some silicon. One of the things that I do need to do is I also need to check. I also picked up some Promethean so that I could make some more fuel packs. And this is only about 2/3 of what I produced. I left the rest of it on the various planets, so that way I don't have to worry about mining it again for the planet side stuff for a while. It also gives me a small stockpile, so if I need it, I have it. Because every time I fill these things up, that's 20 cells. Because I've got a lot of crafting going on and a lot of power draw from the farm area. I really should walk through and turn off the lights that aren't doing anything right now. What else do I need? Would help if I dropped off the food in the right place, huh? Oh, so hopefully everybody's had a fantastic week. I know it's been a long one for some of us. So, you know, normal drama, right? So, yeah. I don't know how many people are watching the 7 Days to Die stuff right now. I've been waiting for the Alpha 13 update information, and it's been pretty scarce, you know, to say the least. I mean, it's Mad Mole. What do you really expect? I mean, great guy, but yeah, just want to get more information, you know. Okay, so we're gonna drop the raw resources over here, and we are gonna do 120. Yeah, 120. Alright, so while that's producing, crushed stone. Yeah, alright. We'll go place. Let's go put this. Oh, I forgot. I haven't had to do it in a while, so there you go. Alright. So, it was pointed out to me the other day that corn is actually used to make your plastics. It's corn and rock dust, I believe. Or, I think it's the rock dust. Yeah, so it's 1 corn and 5 rock dust. So if you're finding yourself running out of plastic, or you're looking to do massive amounts of interior decorating in your builds, make sure you're planting plenty of corn, because you're going to use it. All right, so I haven't made the changes for this yet, but we do need to. See, I'm running around in circles. I apologize. I need those and those. Drop those off. And what do I need more of? Tell you what, let's make 3 of those. That'll to make an even 120. And we'll make another 100 of these. 100. Hell with it. Alright, so while those are cooking, let's head up. Alright. So one of the things that I found is kind of annoying when you're in the elevator. If you keep going up, you hit your head on the bar. It's like, okay. It should, you know, I wouldn't mind. I honestly don't mind it. It's kind of funny. It's just, if you're not expecting it or trying to get through places quickly, yeah, that's one of those things. Let's see. Window placement is awesome. It's rather wonky at times. Go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. All right. So now that we have that. What was one of the other things? Oh, the sphere for gravity generators. It would be nice to have some kind of visual indicator, like be able to turn on an overlay that showed you where the field of influence was for the gravity generator. And I do think that what I'm going to do is I am going to put a gravity generator in this area back here. It's too much of the ship is left uncovered by gravity, so I mean, I don't mind if like the small corners are not covered, like over here there's no gravity, because you're probably not going to be walking around in all of the corners. For the most part, people are going to hang around in the bigger areas and the more open areas. So I do think that what I will do is I will put a gravity generator back there, and then I'm going to have more gravity generators under the main ship to make sure that we have gravity everywhere in the ship. Last time we worked on this, and I just wanted to basically just finishing off the smalls things, just getting ready for the live stream later tonight. And we are going that way. Yes. So this way when we get in there for the live stream, we'll have all of the parts we need and we can keep building like we did last week. So if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see during the live stream, make sure you leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll try and address as many of the questions or hints or tips that everybody has during the live stream itself. So is that all of them? That looks like that is all of them. Nice. Okay, so what we're doing for this area is we're not really enclosing it. Come on. Alright, do it the easy way then. What we're really doing here is just putting up a couple of walls to keep it, but we're going to still keep it open. Just trying to make it look a little bit more polished, Alright. It's also keeping the general theme that we have going on from the other side. Everything in balance. So, alright. And we're not going to put a gun on this module, but we are going to put one on the other, over the other doorway. Alright, and while we're here, this way we can at least finish some of this stuff up before the stream, right? Okay, so we now have the walkway done. We have the hangar is done. This area is underway. We are in progress on this. I will be doing the angled walls as well, or the angled windows here as well, to fill this space in, and then we'll do the sawtooth edging all the way across the angles, just to keep it consistent with the rest of the design. And we'll leave the rest of this open for the larger ships that we'll be building later on in the series to have a place to land. So you can dock with your ships now. If you have landing gear when you are powered on, if you are in full contact with the larger ship, let me show you here. Alright, so now that we've walked away from this thing, let's see if it does it now. Okay, so full, yeah, see? So I'm not sure what's going on with that fuel consumption. It's almost like it's idling. Basically that just because your ship is turned off, it's almost like it's still drawing the same amount of power. So when you turn it on, it's just instantly consuming it. And then if I was to actually take off, I get all of that power at once. So you get this huge, you see how it comes up really quickly and then kind of pauses. When you're on the planets, when you're on one of the planets and that happens, you run in the risk of flying out of control. I've actually had it happen a couple of times now. Normally I would say yes, it's my piloting that's the issue, but so now that I am fully flat, nothing's being touched, the ship is actually docked. So why that's important, and you see the green light that lets you know that your ship is docked. So that maybe that's what's drawing the power. I'll have to experiment with that a little bit more. But now, since the ship was docked when I powered it off and exited, if I were to move the CV, the turtle, the little ship, won't move. It'll actually stay right here attached to the deck the entire time. So that is something really important to be aware of if you're planning on having ships inside of ships. Shipception. So yeah, sorry, It's been a long day. And on that note, that's the update tour of what's going on in the base. Like I said, right now all I'm doing is prepping for more of the same tonight. And I hope to see everybody there at the live stream. It's usually a good time. I have a lot of fun with everyone, and everyone tells me they have a lot of fun too, so I'm going to take you at face value. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope the weekend shapes up to be even better. If you make it to the live stream, I will see you there. If not, no hard feelings. I'll hopefully next time. And you know what they say, right? If you haven't already done so, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button before you take off. If you haven't subscribed already, I do ask that you subscribe at your earliest convenience, simply because it'll keep you informed as to when I'm going live on Twitch or YouTube. And it does that, and likes do help the channel grow. And you know, while I enjoy what I do want to see the channel grow as well. So it is appreciated for all the help that you guys can do. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks everybody for stopping in today. I appreciate it. I hope you have, like I said, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And take care, and as always, be safe out there.